Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Ben, and this is going to be more of like an informational type video for you here today. I'm going to show you everything you need to know about going to Dave & Buster's for the first time. So if you've never been, or maybe it's been a while and you're unsure kind of how it works, I'm going to kind of take you through everything you need to know. So right outside our Dave & Buster's, we're going to go right in, and I'll give you some information as we walk on inside. Let's go. All right, so if this is your first time at Dave & Buster's, right around the corner here is the front desk. You're gonna wanna stop at the front desk and you're gonna wanna get a power card. They'll give you a power card. Now you do have to pay a small sort of fee. It actually will say right here, there's a $3 activation fee for a new power card. But what that does is it puts that $3 onto your card. So you have to pay $3 to get a new card, but it will give you 15 credits or chips on the card. But here's sort of the packages you can buy. I know that's a lot of what people's question are, like what package can I buy for that? So they have a 4-player pack where here's your prices: $60 per card gets you 500 chips on a card, $45 per card, $345 chips, or 345 chips on a card, $35 per card gets you 250. But if you're just one person, you get your brand new card from Dave & Buster's, you pay the $3 activation fee, you can ask them to load up any one of these values: $15, $25, $35, $45, $60, $75, or 100, and you can see the different chip totals you get. So you get chips loaded up on your card, and then every game in the arcade costs a certain amount of chips. So we'll go through and look at what some of the amounts might be. Today's a non-Wednesday. Keep in mind that on Wednesdays games are half price, so keep that in mind as well. But your best value is going to be the $100 one, just from this standpoint. $100, 750 chips, that's going to be your best value to put on your power card. Now, if you already have a card, let's say you've been to Dave & Buster's before and you scrounged up a card, they do have these kiosks, so you don't have to wait at the front desk. Sometimes the front desk gets pretty busy and you might be waiting there for a while. Even right now, I think there's quite a few people over here at the front desk kind of like waiting to get in. Yeah, you can see. So it's better sometimes if you already have a card, just come right over here to the kiosk. You just press on the kiosk. You can just recharge. You can you can even buy a new card. I forgot you could do that. You can even buy a new card. It'll give you that $3 activation or whatever. You can recharge your power card. So all sorts of options. So if you're gonna buy a new card, you just hit buy new card. How many would you like to receive? If you're just one person, you just hit 1. And then you can just go ahead and you can select your values here. And then again, $3 activation fee, and it'll actually dispense the card down here for you. You pick it up and then you can go start playing. Now, if you already have a card, you have a card like this, all you do is you're just gonna hit recharge. And so then you just recharge one card, you select the amount, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna swipe your card, and then you can pay and add whatever else you want on there. So pretty easy. You don't have to go to the front desk. I know some people feel like, oh, if I'm gonna play, I have to go to the front desk. You don't have to. You can come along the side, look for these kiosks. You can do everything here other than use coupons. You can do everything here on the kiosk as you could at the front desk. So keep that in mind. Also, there is also a Dave & Buster's app, which might be helpful. You can download the Dave & Buster's app. I don't want to show you guys my password. Or you can download the Dave & Buster's app. I have it right here. Looks like this. And you can load up your card with credits this way as well. If you go to cards, or you're on the home page here, if it's your first time, you probably have to make a username and all that good stuff. And you have to have a card already to do this. You can't buy a card through the app. But if you have a card, you can go here, you can select your card, you can hit recharge, and then you can just recharge it right from the app. So it's pretty simple. You just choose your value here, and then hook it up to your debit card or credit card or whatever, and you're good to go. This works very much like the kiosk does. So in that sense, it's kind of easy to reload. So let's go ahead and walk in through the arcade now and kind of show you what you need to know. As you're going in here into the arcade, you know, you come across a game that you want to play or whatever. For instance, this game right here is 7.5 credits to play. So remember, you just added all those credits onto your card. Let's say you got 750 credits. This one, 7.5 to play. So all you do, you take your card, you put it there into the machine. I don't have enough on my card here. So you put it into the machine and it'll let you know, hey, you play the game, you start playing, and it takes 7.5 credits off of your card. So that's how you know. And all credits, all games are worth different amounts of credits to play. Some are more expensive than others. For instance, this game right here, this wheel game, is 10.9 credits to play. Your coin pushers are going to be your most expensive games. It's 11.9 credits to play for a coin pusher. Again, if you come on a Wednesday, it's all half price. Crossy Road, which is down just because, 7.5 credits. This game, which is a classic for kids to play because all they have to do is press a button, 9.9 credits to play. Some of these coin pushers here, again, 11.9 credits. Big Bass Wheel, which is a fan favorite, 10.9 credits to play. So again, every time you put your card in and you play a game, it just takes that much off of your total credit value until, you know, you use it all up or you're just done for the day. And tickets go right onto your card. Now, I should point this out. Other than the coin pushers, which all have this purple light around the card reader, anything that has a green light around the card reader means that you win tickets for that game. So for instance, Hyper Pitch here, you play the game and you win a certain amount of tickets based on how well you do, how well you throw it. And a green card reader means that you're going to win tickets for the game. Now, if it has a blue light around the card reader, like Connect 4 does here, you don't win any tickets. Connect 4, you used to win tickets, they changed it, I don't know why. But anything that has a blue light around the card reader, you're not gonna win any tickets when you play that game. It's just for fun. So if you play a game and you're like, hey, where's my tickets? That's why. If it has a blue one, you're not gonna win any tickets for it. I'll show you another example of some of the games that are non-ticket games. These Super Shot basketball games, blue swipes, you don't win any tickets for playing those. Same thing with these shooting type games in here. Those have blue swipes there. These are just for fun. You're not gonna win anything for playing those. Same goes for the racing type games. For the racing games, you're not gonna win any tickets. They're just blue swipes. So here you have this Cruise and Blast racing game. It's just a blue swipe on the card reader over there. No tickets for that. So that kind of gives you a general sort of look at some of the different games, how it works as far as getting cards. Again, if it's your first time, you can go to the kiosk, you can go to the front desk, you say, hey, I want to get a power card that has, you know, $100 worth on a power card. They'll charge you a $3 activation fee if it's your first time, and you'll get 15 credits for that, plus 750 credits if you spend the $100. If you already have a power card, you don't have to worry about the activation fee. You just load up your card. You can do that in the app on the kiosk, or you can do it at the front desk as well. If you're ever wondering how many tickets you have on your card, here's a little trick for you. If you play a game, you're like, oh, I just played this game, I have 5.6 chips left. You can hit check balance, and this lets you know, okay, I have 159 tickets on this card, and I have 5.6 game chips left. All right? Now, if you don't want to do that way, if you haven't just played a game to check, you can also come over towards the prize center over here. This is where you can redeem your tickets for prizes, and you can just slide it into the check your power card balance card reader here, and this will tell you, hey, you have that many chips left, you have 159 tickets, that's what you got, all right? And then in the prize center, all of the prizes are worth different amounts of tickets, so as you're winning tickets, this is where you come to redeem for the prizes that you have tickets for. So lots of options in here, lots of neat things, a good variety of prizes, higher end prizes to, you know, lower end prizes and whatnot that you can redeem your tickets for. So you should be able to get yourself something at some point. But anyway, so that's kind of how that works. Now, I have one more thing I want to let you know. It's important, especially if it is your first time going to Dave & Buster's, and that would be you get down and you have 0.1 credit left on your card, and you're like, hey, I can't play anything. I don't have enough credits on my card to play any sort of game. What am I gonna do? Why can't I just zero out my card? Well, go over to Skee Ball. There's some kids playing it right now. Go over to Skee Ball, swipe your card. Skee Ball will take any credits you have left and zero them out when you're below the amount that you need to play a regular game. So it doesn't matter how much it costs normally to play Skee Ball. Even if you have 0.1 credit left, put your card into Skee Ball and you'll be able to play. It'll be a great time. So anyways, I hope that gives you kind of a good idea of what to expect your first time going to Dave & Buster's. It is a lot of fun. A lot of them layouts might look different. They might have different games. Some might even have different policies. But as far as how to load up a card, how to get a card, if you're just going to the arcade, that's kind of all you need to know. There are usually some different packages for eating. So if you want to eat at Dave & Buster's, ask your waiter or waitress what card packages they may have available, because sometimes you can save on a power card if you eat, and they have little bundles which are special only if you're eating and playing, so you can keep that in mind as well. So that's your look, Dave & Buster's, first time, maybe it's been a while. Ask me any questions you have in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer and assist, as we have been to Dave & Buster's way more than any normal person in their lifetime, and 2 lifetimes should. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye! Dave & Buster's.